I hope y'all like that title. That's something that's been ringing in my head since I saw it a couple of days ago. I saw that actually the same title a couple of years ago, but I've gone through my own personal journey, and now it's like I really know who I am, and I'm very comfortable with who I am. Don't get me wrong, it's a work in progress. It's going to be a work in progress to my last breath, but it's still something that I've come to terms with, and I embrace it, and I love it, and I find the strength of it. We in society, especially in America, we love to make things better or worse. We like to rank everything. What's the best one? What's the worst one? Which one do you want to be? And once you get into it, and once you start to get more and more comfortable with yourself, you start to realize it doesn't matter. A lot of the things that we rank don't make sense. Why are we ranking some of these things? A lot of people, in my opinion, I feel like most people would say they would want to be an extrovert more. They would want to be able to walk into any crowd and talk to people. They want to be the center of attention. But introverts probably just cringed hearing that, because we don't like being the center of attention. My entire childhood has been faced with a bunch of success. I've always succeeded because I thought that was the only thing you were allowed to do. That was just the only option. It wasn't like I forced myself. It just, okay, this is what you do to win. This is what I'm going to do. Simple. But a lot of people, they get I got awards and stuff, and a lot of people want to give you a bunch of attention. Good job, you're so smart. And so I'm like, okay, thank you. I'm doing my thing. Thank you. You know what I'm saying? I really never liked the attention. I never liked being the center of attention. Even to this day, I don't like being the center of attention. I don't care if I cured cancer. I don't care if I did something miraculous. I don't care if I became a trillionaire overnight. I'm number one on Forbes list. You would not find my picture in that magazine. Oh, all this attention so all these people can know how much money I have? No, I'm good. I'm gonna walk around dressed just like this and be a trillionaire. You know what I'm saying? That's how I'm gonna be, though. But the main difference between the introverts and the extroverts is pretty much where you get your energy from, where you get your excitement from, where do you get your power from. You know what I'm saying? Introverts, we like to sit by ourselves. We go over our day, go over our week, our month, our year with ourselves and see, okay, where can I improve on this? Where can I, oh, damn, yeah, I did that. I did mess up. Ooh, that was awkward when I did that. Yeah, but then you learn from it because you're more often to be self-taught. You know what I'm saying? And you learn things that better you. And when you better yourself, and like I say, compete with yourself, not others. When you compete with yourself, you're just like, what brings me satisfaction? Okay, I can do that better. Let me play this instrument a little bit more. Let me play this a little bit better. Let me learn this language. Let me learn how to cook a little bit more. Let me learn how to be a better gardener. You do these things for yourself. And when you make yourself happy and continue to make yourself happy, that's how we find our growth. We don't need other people to justify it, even though I feel like, and that's the part I'm going to talk about balance near the end, where we should also open our lives up to people a little bit more than we typically do. Extroverts get their power from being around people. They feed off of the energy. When all eyes are on them, they flourish. You know what I'm saying? They rally under pressure. When, hey, what do we do? All right, guys, this is what we're going to do, right? Boom, boom, boom. And they knock it out of the park. That's cool. That's where you get your power from. But if you put an introvert in that position, it's not to say that we'll fail, but we just won't like it. We won't want to embrace that. We'll just be like, okay, well, just do this and that. What do you mean? That's all you got to do. Because we're used to governing ourselves. We're self-governed people. Not to say that you're not as an extrovert, but it's just we really harp on that. That's where we get our power from. It's I control myself. I do the things I need to do to better my life. I will ingest the things I need, to make myself better. I don't really care what other things. I'm happy with myself, and I'm going to keep making it better. That's just all it is. But then, like I said, there's a sense of balance that needs to be achieved. Because there's introverts that are pretending to be extroverts and vice versa. Some people will call themselves an introvert, right? Because, they'll call themselves an introvert because they just can't get their voice across. They can't speak up enough. They love being around people. You love being around people, but you just never find the right words to say. That's what you need to improve upon. Some people are in the wrong, and you in the wrong room. You know what I'm saying? You're really an extrovert, but you just don't know how to speak. You don't feel like you know enough. You letting your self-confidence, your lack thereof self-confidence, hinder you, and you just in the wrong room because of it. When there's introverts that are trying to be extroverts because that's what society wants. Society likes the person that can mingle. Society likes the person that can make connections, talk, rub elbows with the right people. But realistically, you're exhausted every time you do that. And you really want to come back home and just sit with yourself and just chill. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to go to the gala. I don't want to do another bachelor party. You know what I'm saying? I really don't like them. But there's a video I watched. Is a G-Eazy. And me, myself, and I I don't like to do no more. Like I used to connect it when I was in my dark, depressed, college days. But other than that, like now I'm just like, you're just very low vibrational and you're trying too hard to get a hit. But anyway, he has a music video, Me, Myself, and I. And there's like one where he's talking to multiple like versions of himself. And he's like, yo, another day of partying. Yay. That's like the best representation. It's like, yeah, you have to put on this face and be this socialite. But realistically, you just want to be by yourself sometimes. And that's very important. So then you get to the sense of balance, right? Introverts, when we go too far with things as introverts, when we do things too far, we stay in our own shell and we don't let anything in, anything out. And when we are forced to be around people, we swell up, we're like, oh God, I don't like this. And this is where we get anxiety. Hello, I'm speaking from experience. We get anxiety. We don't like to be around people, all these people. And then you start to have your own crazy thoughts like, oh, these people aren't going to hear me. These people don't connect with me. I don't connect with these people. And you start hyperventilating and you want to pass out, right? So you need to understand that you as an introvert, yes, get all your power from within. Do it from within. Get everything that makes you happy, but don't be scared to share your gift with the world. Share what you've been learning, because when you in your cave, you might be propelling yourself tens of years ahead of people. I just got off the phone with my grandma like an hour or two ago, and I was like, yo, grandma, I'm still 26. I'm still 26. I put myself in my cave and I go to work and I come back out and I'm just like, whoa. But like in my cave, like I'm in the hyperbolic time chamber. I'm in here forever. But I'm like, yo, it's still the same year. I turned 26. Well, I mean, we're coming up on it now, but still, I'm still the same age. But if I never shared my gift, I would just keep judging the world from my little cave. Look, why don't they get it? Because I never shared my information. I never shared what I learned. You see what I'm saying? Extroverts. Sometimes you're going to burn yourselves out. You can't talk to everyone and maintain all the facades and the smiles and the giggles and cracking all these jokes with all these connections and without burning out. Sometimes it's very important, extroverts, that you bring it back. You bring it back and you just say, you know what, let me take a little bit of time to myself. I know I miss my people, but they'll be okay without me for a little bit. Let me just get myself together, make sure I'm good, making sure I'm staying true to myself, and we good. Because what you may fall victim to is becoming a facade, becoming a character. Like a lot of celebrities, they put on this front like, oh, my name is Lil Jon. Lil Jon might be the biggest introvert, but every time that, Kevin Hart's a good one. Kevin Hart. A lot of people will say like, Kevin Hart, oh my God, be funny. And sometimes you're not that guy all the time. Sometimes I just want to chill. And sometimes y'all have to go into that bag and say, you know what, I'm going to separate myself for just a weekend. I know that's how I'm supposed to be turning up, but this weekend I'm going to do me and love myself a little bit to make sure I'm giving everybody the best me possible. All right. So I just wanted to throw that out there. Introverts unite separately in our own rooms, preferably away from each other, with lo-fi chill step music playing. You know what I'm saying? Introverts and extroverts can really feed off each other. We are the balance. Introverts make some extroverted friends. Extroverts meet some introverted friends. If you're an introvert, and you can bring balance to the loud mouth, the life of the party. Hey man, how you just chill out like that? Like, I need to feed off of people. Bro, like, what I'm saying? It's cool, but make sure you just bring yourself down. Play a video game by yourself. Listen to some music. Get your own opinions. You know what I'm saying? Not to say you don't have them already, but just sit down a little bit. But then the extrovert balances us out, because like we might get dragged to a social situation and they might make us have the best time of our lives because they pull us in. Hey guys, this is my friend Prince. He's, he doesn't like really talking to people, but you know what I'm saying? Like, welcome him. And like, they'll welcome you with open arms. You're like, hey guys. And then you end up having like a new group of friends for the rest of the night. You know what I'm saying? So utilize each other. Neither one of us is better than the other. Like, chill with that. You know what I'm saying? We both can learn from one another, and that's all we need to do in this life. So that's it for this one. Hope y'all enjoyed it. Till the next one.